Assalamu alaikum and a very good day. I'm Iqbal. I represent my group of Fantastic Six to present strategic human resource management. Our case study is in regard. Is on Malaysia Airport Holdings Berhad. Malaysia Airport established in 1991, focusing on operations, management, and maintenance of airports nationwide in Malaysia. In 1992, it was licensed by the Ministry of Transport of Malaysia, and it was the first airport operating company to be listed in Asia and sixth in the world to go public, with a total strength of 10,000 deployed across 39 offices nationwide, where all these 39 offices refers to 39 airports, uh, where it manages 16 domestic airports and also 18 stall ports. Out of all these 39 airports, 5 are international gateways. Malaysia Airport's vision and mission is being a global leader in creating airport cities and also creating joyful experience by connecting people and businesses. So it is utmost important to have a sensible economics, environmental consciousness, creating an inspiring workplace, and also a community friendly organization. With all these pillars and what I've said earlier, is to create a memorable airport experience as what Malaysia Airport inspires. The bigger picture is creating an inspiring workplace is one of the sustainability pillar for Malaysia Airports, where we can see United Nations 17 sustainable development goals and creating workplace social development projects, positive team building activities, and skill enhancing training and education program is what Malaysia Airport have actually embarked in. Malaysia Airport has a web based portal whereby for career seekers there are option to explore an online option to browse through the available vacancies or career path that they can embark on, whereby there are few uh, entry levels that we can see in Malaysia airports, which is through internship, scholarship program, and also star program. They are also having a featured job such as airport care ambassador and many other within the organization's departments, from IT, safety and security, and also management. With all these available tools, career seekers or fresh graduates themselves can actually browse through their area of interest to embark a journey with Malaysia airports. It is also available in other media stream such as newspapers and other career related platforms. With a passenger traffic of 10 to 8 million in a year for KLIA and also other airports within the country, MHSB has implemented policies such as a code of conduct in terms of ethics, fraud policy, and guidelines on gift, entertainment, sponsorship, and conflict of interest, as well as anti-bribery and corruption guide. This is to contain and work towards uh, realizing the vision and also mission in creating a position as a global leader in creating airport cities as well as memorable airport experience. So to dive in with culture, A clear and concise code of conduct has to be in place and managed. There are also other programs that is being managed with a joint venture, with a collaboration with unions, and also we are going to cover in our next slides in terms of training and also monitoring of staff performance. To create an inspiring workplace, MHSB uh, had already set a standard above par as what the government have actually set in terms of a basic entry pay. Where in this case, regardless of gender, the basic wages that is set is minimum 1,200 compared to 1,100 that the Malaysia's minimum wage order which came into effect in 2019. To further attract and retain employees, Malaysia Airports provide all full-time employees in Malaysia with attractive and competitive employment benefit as part of their terms of employment. Some of the benefits, it is comparable to multinational corporations operating in Malaysia, which is life insurance, healthcare covering medical, dental, and optical treatment, where certain multinational corporation itself would limit the coverage of medical not to include dental and optical. Dental and optical has been always on a claimable basis. Uh, Further to that, there are parental leave, paternity leave for male employees, and 90 days maternity leave for ladies, and also grandparental leave for employees who have become grandparents, which rare that we will hear this uh, remuneration or benefits that is given to an employee in other companies in operating in Malaysia. And also for Muslim employees, there are allotted leave to perform Umrah, and also there are loan facilities as well. There are also employee education assistance scheme and also scholarship, and they also provide flexible working hours or shorter working hours for pregnant women. Zakat contribution is also part of a standard uh, organizational assistance that they provide to pay zakat from the monthly wages. So Malaysia Airport is one of them as well. And there are dedicated parking for pregnant women, and there are annual full medical checkup for employees over 40 years old, where in a standard case it will be provided by SOCSO, but in this case of Malaysia Airports, they are providing it firsthand to their employees. There are also other facilities such as medical treatment by panel doctors or clinics located within the airport vicinity. And this panel clinic is also covered with outpatient treatments. For disability and invalidity, an employee who is diagnosed with critical illness will receive an accelerated payment of 25% of the sum insured under the group term, which provide assistance in a hard time. As well as in addition to salaries and benefit, Malaysia Airport has in place on an annual bonus and increment for eligible employees. These bonus and increments are determined by the management base performance appraisal, which is conducted for all the employees. This is to further promote equality in workplace for all employees that are entitled to parental, grandparental leave regardless of their gender. In 2019, 5% of the workforce took parental leave and 100% returned to work after that. After 12 months, all of them remain in employment, resulting in 100% retention rate. Where other organizations struggle to have a retention of their experienced employee, especially once they are trained, they are considered asset. In 2019, Malaysia Airport was voted one of the 45 best companies to work for in Asia for 2019 by HR Asia. These are Asia's most authoritative publication for HR professional. And in 2019 itself, Malaysia Airport recruited 1,090 new employees, of which 89% were under the age of 30. This shows and also reflects Malaysia Airport's steps to have succession planning and also to have the continuity of the young and vibrant generation to be able to run the next management and also overall operations of the airport activities. In line with the sustainability policy, Malaysia Airport also conduct training programs to continuously add value to their employees and focus not only just on profit making but also upskilling and the continuous education of these groups of stakeholders. In 2019, if we refer to the year specifically, there were trainings of happy guest caring hosts, which is a 5-year plan to create a guest-centric mindset among the Malaysia Airports community. Bounce hire as a caring host also were targeted at the senior management and airport managers. And 47 participants attended training for Lean Six Sigma Yellow Belt, while 57 others participated in Lean Six Sigma Green Belt training. To date, as of 2020, a total of 364 Lean Six Sigma projects have been implemented. The Global Airport Management Professional Accreditation Program is also one of the areas covered by Malaysia Airport under the training and development of its staffs. 6 graduates from 2019 cohort have been promoted, and at the end of 2020, a further 12 Malaysian airport employees will be completing this program in 2020. Skill certification program is also part of certification program that is ongoing since 2013. The objective of this program is to enhance the knowledge and skills of eligible Malaysia Airport employees. To qualify for this program, for instance, the applicant has to be a non-executive employee, because the training is covered for across the board from senior management to non-executive levels, which these non-executive employees often does not possess any formal certification, and to further boost especially the school leavers and fresh graduates with less than 3 years of work experience. This has benefited 100 candidates to date, 36 employees from the Customer Experience Management Division, and the rest is from other various departments. In total, there are 334 training via 700 training sessions throughout airports nationwide. This is actually 8.4% increase in training programs implemented compared to year 2018. In addition, Malaysia Airport invested 12 12.6 million in training and development, year-on-year increase of 38% from 9.1 million in 2018 respectively. Malaysia Airport also invests in high-performing employees by providing financial assistance to these employees who pursue higher level of education. Employee may use the financial assistance to pay for the course related expenditures such as registration, academic, and also examination fees. In return for this financial assistance, employees must some kind of agree to serve Malaysia Airport, kind of a bonded for a period of 5 years and so on. So there are 34 applicants that have actually benefited from this program, and there are 5 more pursuing their bachelor degrees through this program itself. Having to train the workforce is one part of it, but to ensure the continuity of the effectiveness of the training and the impact on the staff for the next batch or the next program to be reviewed, participants must provide their feedback on the courses, content and delivery, as well as the impact of the training. The HR department responsible to gather the feedback and to improve the quality and learning outcome of the programs. Feedback are also collected from the supervisors of employees who undergone the training to measure the program effectiveness by having an input of observation, meaning changes in employee behavior pattern upon completion of training, and the effectiveness was recorded at average 80%. And there are 16 employees on average that is being promoted after the training period annually. And there are performance appraisal that we are going to cover in our next topic. Malaysia Airport is also quite careful in their promotion aspect, whereby it doesn't tolerate an element of managers' subjective opinions or unsupported performance metrics, discrimination or favoritism. Malaysia Airport also has an updated career plan that indicates each employee's possible career path for the immediate managers to plan and take into account grooming the right candidate to advance in their career prospect for their respective members. During this process, managers may consider selecting employees to move to a higher level of position that better matches their skill and aspiration, as well as their paper qualifications. Contemporary issues that is affecting strategic human resources management in Malaysia airports. There are few new challenges, including the globalization, economic and legal environment, and workforce diversity resulting from globalization and demographic change, technological development, as well as changes in educational background of employees and their expectation regarding working conditions to the current standard. So here we have listed compliance with laws and regulation as one of the challenges, which has a significant impact on the human resources management for this company. For example, relating to the fine imposed by Malaysia Aviation Commission amounting to 1.1 million for not meeting airport service level for airport users, including passengers, airlines, and ground handlers last year. This could impose potential threat on a company's ability to fund other non-revenue generating areas such as employee benefits or training. This was further added by AirAsia's claim for the KLIA2 infrastructure issues, which also taken a toll on Malaysia airports. In terms of challenges of cultural diversity, this can be broken down to many areas. But for the essence of this discussion, we would like to mention the mindset on the term diversity. The people conception and the value of valuing differences plays an important role in driving the HR initiative forward. The prevailing value system or cultural inclusion could be a potential limitation on strategic human resources management efforts that is in place now. So one of the best cases that we could relate is to the Singareni Collieries case in India. Of course, that has a different set of challenges given the demographic and also the level of education of the employees and so on, and also the industry itself. But overall, uh, the challenges of cultural diversity is not to be taken up lightly. Uh, Diversity is a serious legal liability if employee or customers are feeling harassed in some way, one way or another. So human resource managers must understand diversity laws and to stay within compliance as well as within uh, governance and to achieve vision and mission of the organization itself. Innovation automation uh, is part of uh, the current rollout in the human resource department, that it requires to prepare uh, human resources representative in some instances. This means coordinating with technology developers to create programming that is easily rolled out to the employees. In other cases, the human resources department must help roll out the program and help run the training programs internally. If let's say we look at few multinational corporations, they have their own learning management system online, whereby the employees can log in to the respective training module and complete the modules that is being set and go to a next level in terms of having the theoretical modules done, which in return it helps the employee to better understand uh, on the paper side of the operations or the execution of their task, and also directly increase their skills and also the latest changes in market trends. It also provides uh, an avenue for the supervisor or immediate managers to set in their appraisal as part of continuous learning to be measured for a remuneration package or promotion to be considered as well. The strategic human resource management plays an essential role in managing the workforce as well as improving their productivity. Various activities of human resource management motivate employees and indicate a track of success through their satisfaction. It is clearly known that it is not possible to achieve organization goal without the contribution of human resource. Human resource facilitate the strategic use of resources. On the basis of above discussion, it can be concluded that human resources management is an essential factor that enables optimum utilization of workforce. Thank you.